So this is going to be another movie review. This one's called Charade, 1963. I'm starting a webcam stream. I guess Googling has stopped doing YouTube. Quick, what's it called? The quick stream that I was doing before. So I'm trying this out. I hope it works. Anyways, I'm giving this movie 3 out of 5 stars. I thought it was alright. Right off the bat, I should say that I'm not a big fan of spy thrillers. Even the Hitchcock ones like North by Northwest. Let's see. Suspicion. Maybe? I don't know. I'm not crazy about it. So it's a little bit lower than the rating on IMDb, but there. Can you hear me better? Not really? How about fun? Does that help? No, that doesn't really help. Anyways, getting back to the movie. It's got Cary Grant and Audrey Hepburn as the two love interests. Cary Grant keeps changing his name, and I just couldn't really get into the characters. I thought the ending was pretty cool. Plot twist. Walter Matthau plays the CIA agent. He says that he literally plays the CIA agent. You know what I mean? He says that there are 3 guys looking for stolen loot, which her husband took. $250,000. Supposedly it's the government's money, because it was supposed to go to some underground operation in France during World War II. So, Cary Grant and these 3 other guys, including James Cobern and, of course, George Kennedy with the claw thing in place of his hand. George Kennedy looks pretty mean in this one, but he looks like Jaws in Moonraker or something. And so all 3 of them are scheming to get a hold of this money. Even Cary Grant is. And so they think that she has it at first. They try to go after her, but Cary Grant is kind of helping her along. They fall in love. He keeps changing his name all the time. And most of the humor in this is pretty goofy, but I have to admit I did laugh a couple times. So overall, not a bad flick, but not a great flick either. So I don't know. Just one of those things. One of those blah kind of spy thrillers with a little romantic comedy mixed in. I thought Singing in the Rain, the director who did Singing in the Rain on The Town, those kind of movies were much better than this. But anyways, I'm a little biased, like I said. I'm not a big fan of spy movies. Especially movies that portray the government in a positive light. Bunch of CIA spooks and whatnot. So, couldn't really find any redeeming qualities in these characters. It seems like Audrey Hepburn has the same problem as I do with women. She has a problem with men. She has bad luck. Her husband is a crook. Then she meets Cary Grant, and he says he's a crook too. So bad luck all around, but kind of a cool plot twist ending, in my opinion. I think that if that ending had comprised more of the movie, I think I would have enjoyed it more. But it's got an interesting soundtrack. I believe the soundtrack was nominated for an Academy Award for 1963. Anyways, just a little tidbit there. And I guess I'll keep going through the George Kennedy stuff. Then I'll do, what's his name? The Mahon guy. Forget his first name. The guy who did PPP. Anyways, yeah, I'll try to get through those on Sunday. It's Friday right now, and I was supposed to have a hot date at 6:45 in San Mateo. Then when I tried to confirm, text messaging, she goes, "Can you find something a little closer to San Francisco?" I said, "Fine. How about Big Mouth Burger in San Bruno instead of Red Robin, San Mateo?" So she hasn't responded. I guess I'll just give up. And there's kind of a chubby looking, dark skinned coworker who looks super young, like fresh out of college, and she smiles and laughs at me, and real friendly, but I don't want to ask her for a phone number and then get fired. I think that's why 10% of U.S. people are couples and also co-workers, because they're worried about sexual harassment and things like that. But I used to do that when I was in my 30s, man. Just I didn't care. I just did my best to go out with coworkers, even though they were calling it strictly platonic friendship, pretend sister kind of relationship. I didn't care. I just did it anyway. And these days, not so much. But anyways, that's the story of my dating situation, or lack thereof. So I think I'll cut this video short, since I'm getting into all sorts of personal matters that don't concern you too much. But that's the end of my review. Laters.